Hey guys, Papa Pete back. Today's a very special day. It was a pre-order day for the Founders Edition of the Intellivision Amico. And not only that, but while we were waiting, Tommy released the playable demo. Here it comes for that classic game you were just looking at, Astrosmash. Beautiful. So let's look. I've watched the demo a couple times now to see some different things within the game. And let's look at it sort of the same way I did Night Stalker the other day. I'm going to look at the fact that you want to maintain the great gameplay that was in the original game, at the same time modernizing it, bringing certain aspects into it to make it that much better graphically or even control-wise, plus adding features that don't take away from the real fun gameplay that originally was there. It's a real challenge to do that, and that's the biggest thing that Tommy and the Amico team have had to work around. Looking at it closely, like, it does look in essence like Astrosmash. You have your cannons at the bottom, there's rocks falling, but the big difference I notice now, well, what was that? Is there's two cannons. Two players at the same time. Remember the spinners? That's got to be what's replacing the spinners. Different things, like, I don't know what that thing is, it's just something added in, but it's kind of neat. Like, it's dropping missiles. There's a missile coming down. And I've noticed that as well, like the bases fire different projectiles, and some of them don't destroy it, like it's bouncing that asteroid up instead of splitting it in two. But then again, if you look over here, that one blew up, and that was a different looking type of asteroid. So maybe there's multiple types of asteroids in the game, or something to do with the way the weapons interact. Now, that's a neat one right there. There's the lightning in there. There was a double shot, a single shot, and lightning. The lightning seems to destroy everything. The single shot just sort of seems to bounce it up, but sometimes it destroys it. And the double shot seems to destroy it every time. I don't know. It's frantic. There's a lot of things going on the screen, but at the same time, no. I just noticed that P there. It's like it's a power-up. That's something really different. There were no power-ups in the original Astrosmash. I don't know if those are supposed to be the UFOs or what that are coming in. Look at that one. What's that one? That one is like it destroys the whole screen. It's a neat power-up, sort of like Arkanoid. I don't know why it reminds me of Arkanoid power-ups, but it does. And I think it's got a good place in this game. Anyway, let's move on towards the 10 Commandments that Tommy put out. See how it fits in with those, too. I don't know, it looks pretty good. The gameplay itself looks really interesting to me. But every game must be E or E10+. First one? Why not? It's still just basically the same Asteroids type game. Every game must be easily playable without the need for complicated or long instructions. Yeah, there's going to be some stuff to describe there about what you're fighting against, but overall, that's not all that difficult. It's easy to play. Coming 10, 10, 20. Right on. I love that. There. Right there. We'll pause it right there. Every game must be balanced to allow players with very different ability levels to still have fun. We've talked about that before. They can add different elements to the game that we won't necessarily see in the demos that should fulfill that commandment. Every game must rate 7 out of 10 or above at the Intellivision quality control skill. Well, they're creating this game in-house, so you know they're going to work on it until they get it right. Certainly graphically it looks that way. One thing I do want to say I noticed is of course there's the music in the background. There's no real sound effects yet. My guess is that they're still working on the sound effects, and they haven't got them perfected yet, so they want to release the gameplay so people can see what it's going to look like, but the sounds aren't incorporated into it yet. I don't know if that's the actual case. I'm not 100% sure. That's just my suspicion. The music was great. I really did like that music, but at the same time, you got to have sound effects of things blowing up because that's just the nature of the game. That's what makes it so much fun. It's one of the best things about the original Astrosmash game. So I'm not thinking that there are no sound effects. I'm thinking it's just something that's going to be added in later. Every game must cost less than $10. Well, you know, that's something they can just do or don't do. So if they can produce that and sell it to us for less than $10, beautiful. Every game must support the official Intellivision controllers. Why not? The official Intellivision controllers can do anything that the original Intellivision controllers could do. And I think you'd be able to play that game with an original Intellivision controller. Every game must be 2D or 2.5D. 3D models okay, but no free roaming 3D worlds? Well, yeah, of course. It's basically the same screen, the sideways view of the asteroids and other weapons and enemies falling down towards Earth, and you're the base on the bottom going back and forth, shooting upwards. All that's really done there is the Graphics are improved, everything's given depth, it looks a lot better. And does it take away from some of the gameplay, the frantic nature of the original Astrosmash with the speed? Maybe. One thing about the original Astrosmash, the things fell very fast. They varied in speed coming down too, but as you get into the game, they came faster and faster. Now that's only 3 minutes of gameplay, so it really, you don't have a full view of what it will get like after you've played it for a while. But that was one thing about the original Astrosmash, is you could play it for a long time. I can remember one night sitting and playing it. One evening I just got in a hot streak, and I had it racked up to like 60 or 70 extra men. I was at like 300,000 points, still going strong, and you'd lose 3 or 4 men, just bang, 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 and then you get in a roll, and the points, the things were worth so much and coming so fast that you'd build them back up just as quick. So it was really, it was a game where you could sit down and at any given moment just roll off a massive score. Anyway, that's digressing. Every game must be an Intellivision exclusive. Even ports must be unique in some way. And Astrosmash, one of the all-time classics for the system. One of the release, it was actually released with the Intellivision 2, I believe. I think it was just the 2. It may have been the 2 and the 1 at one point. But the Astrosmash, with the great big contests that they had back in the late 80s as a promotion, it was definitely a pack-in game. So there's no more Intellivision than Astrosmash. No in-game purchasing or downloadable content. Again, that's one of these things that you're not going to see in a demo. You just got to have faith that they're not going to do it. They say they're not going to do it? Perfect. I hate that stuff. And last but not least, every game must incorporate local multiplayer, couch co-op, or versus mode. And I don't know exactly what kind of multiplayer it will be, but that was a huge difference. There were 2 bases on the screen, and they play at the same time. Now, you don't see any scores, so you don't know. Maybe they're going for a mutual score. Maybe they're going for individual scores. Who knows? Really, they could create both, right? But the big thing is, it was a multiplayer game, at least 2 people playing at the same time. So, overall, they hit the nail on the head again. The Astrosmash looks really enticing. It brings back great memories for those of us who played the game back in the day and still love it today. Man, Tommy's hitting home runs left, right, and center. Met every commandment. Anyway, guys, I hope you got your Founders Edition today. I did get mine. A little bit late telling you that, but I did get mine. I'm really happy to have picked it up. I'm looking forward to it so much, and I'm looking forward very much as well to the next demo that the Intellivision Amico team releases. Anyway, guys, thanks for spending a few minutes with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass.
Hey, it's Paul Nerman or Nermix from the Intellivisionairies Podcast. I'm also part of the Amico development team. And you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?